Om Shanti Tapaswini Ben.
Om Shanti.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
लोगों को सुनाई दे रहा है?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Yes, सुनाई दे रहा है. Yeah.
Then we start.
Yes.
Voice is clear?
Yes.
Okay. Om Shanti. Today's Avyaktvani is 17th April 1983. Revised course. The need for the powers to pack up and to accommodate in order to attain the karmateet stage. Powers to pack up and accommodate. Are you experiencing your elevated stage of being beyond sound? We're just experiencing beyond sound. That elevated stage is a lovely and unique, powerful stage that is beyond all gross attractions. Become stable in this elevated stage for just a second, and you will feel the impact of that in yourself while doing something in the form of a special power of peace throughout the day. And when we just receive the power of accommodation and accommodate and the power of backup. This stage is called the karmateet stage. When we receive the powers, we will become karmateet. This stage is called the karmateet stage, the complete stage of being equal to the Father, Bap Saman. With this stage, you can experience success in every task. Have you experienced such a powerful stage? The aim of Brahmin life is to attain the karmateet stage. Only if you practice this from now will you be able to accomplish your aim. In order to attain this aim, you particularly need to have within you the powers to pack up and to accommodate. Power to accommodate and power to pack up. How we can improve, because we have all powers, but when we practice more and more, we will get more powers. From the lives in which you indulged in vice and in the lives of devotion, the sanskar you had for birth after birth of allowing your intellect to wander into expansion has become very firm. Therefore, in order for you to stop your intellect from wandering into expansion and to stabilize it in the essence, both of these powers are needed. Power to accommodate and power to pack up. Both powers are needed. From the beginning, you will see so many varieties of expansion. From the beginning, you will see so many varieties of expansion in the consciousness of the body. You know them. Do you not? I am a child. I am young. I am old. My occupations is such and such. In our intellect, in the consciousness, we have all this thought. In this way, there is so much expansion of the consciousness of the body. These are the consciousness of the body. Then, when you come into relationships, there is so much expansion. There would be someone's child, there would be someone's father. There is so much expansion in relationship. In the body consciousness, we have different consciousness. In the relationships, there is no need to mention them because you know them all. In the same way, there is also so much expansion of positions for the body. In devotion, there is so much expansion to please all the deities. Their aim is to attain the one, and yet the methods they follow that make them wander around are many. In order for you to put all of those different forms of expansion into their essence, you need the powers to pack up and to accommodate. There are so many relationship, but different consciousness. But when we have power to accommodate and power to pack up, we merge all types of expansions in one word. What is that one word? A point. When we are into this consciousness, I am a point. And the Father is also a point. Then there are no expansion. I am a point and my Father is also a point. The whole world is merged in the one Father. A point. It is very easy to understand. I am a point and my father is also a point. You have experienced this very well in the world. There are relations and prosperity, both specialities are merged in the father. A point. Have you experienced all relationships with the one? Because the father is a brother also, a sakha also, a friend, right? So all the relationships with the one. Have you also experienced the attainment of the wealth of happiness, peace and joy? Or do you still have to experience that? So what happened? The expansion is merged into the essence. Is it not? Ask yourself. Has my intellect that was wandering in all types of expansion now stabilized in the one on the basis of the power to back up? So, all relationships, we just back up into one. Or is it even now still wandering in some type of expansion? Have you experimented with the powers to pack up and to accommodate? Or do you just have the knowledge of them? If you know how to use them, if you know how to use them, the sign of that is that you are able to stabilize your intellect on what you want for as long as you want in a second. When a physical vehicle has a powerful brake, you can stop it where you want in a second. In a physical vehicle, there is one brake, powerful brake. And wherever we want, we can stop by the brake. You are able to steer the vehicle in whatever when a physical vehicle has a powerful brake, you can stop it where you want in a second. You are able to steer the vehicle in whatever directions you want. Similarly, do you also similarly do you also experience this power in yourself? Or does it take you time to become stable? Or is it that you find it hard work to steer your intellect away from something wasteful to something powerful? In that case, you should understand that you lack both of these powers, power to accommodate and power to pack up. The speciality of the Brahmin life of the confluence is to stabilize in the form of the essence and be constantly swinging in the swings of happiness, peace, joy, knowledge, and bliss. Remain stable in the imperishable intoxication of being the complete form of all attainments. Let your face only reveal attainment and nothing else. Let the sparkle and intoxication of that stage of perfection be visible. Since the faces of kings who attend perishable kingdoms filled with physical wealth had that sparkle at the beginning of the corporates. And the kings have perishable kingdoms, but we have imperishable kingdom. Physical wealth and that sparkle at the beginning of the corporates. Just consider what imperishable attainment you have here. So how much spiritual sparkle and intoxications would be visible on your face? Because our attainment is so much, then from our face, anybody can visualize. Do you experience this? Or are you happy just hearing about those experiences? The Pandava army is special. Baba is definitely pleased when he sees the Pandava army. The speciality of the Pandavas that is portrayed in pictures is of them being constantly courageous, not weak. You have seen the pictures of your memorial, have you not? Mahavir has been shown in the pictures. So Bapdada is especially giving all of you Pandavas the blessing of this special awareness of being constantly victorious. Because the Almighty Authority, Bapdada, is with us. That's why we feel constant victory. Being constant companions of the Father, that is companionships. That is companions of the Father of the Pandavas, and of constantly staying in the stage of a Master Almighty Authority, because all the relationship is with one. That's why we feel Master Almighty Authority equal to the Father. Although new ones have also come, you are still the same souls of the previous cycle. Therefore, constantly maintain the intoxication and faith of definitely attaining your full rights. Do you understand? Acha, to those who stabilize their intellects in a second and experience all attainments. So we just visualize through our intellect that within a second, all attainments, we just feel all the attainments. To those who constantly use all the powers and experience their whole world to be in the Father. To such complete and elevated souls who are equal to the Father. Do you feel that? Bapdada's love, remembrance, and namaste. Bapdada meeting groups meeting half Kumars. Did you ever think that you would have such elevated fortune? Do you feel that? You never even hope that you could ever attain such elevated fortune. However, the Father changed you from souls with no hope into souls for whom there is hope. The time for being hopeless has now come to an end. You now have the hope at every stage that success is guaranteed for you. Hopeless has now become hope. There is hope. You now have the hope at every stage that success is guaranteed for you. You no longer have any thought as to whether you will succeed or not. Do you? In any task, whether in terms of effort for the self or for service. Let your sanskaras of feeling disheartened now end. Because we have that hope. So our sanskaras of disheartened now end. Let there be no type of disheartenment about transforming any sanskar, whether it is of lust, greed, or arrogance. Never feel that you cannot change yourself, that it is very difficult to change. Never have such a thought, because if you don't transform yourself now, then when would you do it? It is now the Shera, burning up the effigy of Ravan. When we burn anything, it will never come, right? But every year, we just, in the Shera, we burn the effigy of Ravan because it is with us. The Ravan is not totally born. In the golden age, it will be Deepmala. The Shera of finishing of Ravan is now. Let there be constant zeal and enthusiasm for victory, not sanskaras of disheartenment. Let any difficult task be experienced to be very easy, as though it is not a big thing, because you have carried out that task many times before. You are not doing anything new. Whatever we are doing, it is not new. You are simply repeating something that you have already done many times. Whatever we are doing, now we are doing the same many times. Therefore, constantly maintain hope. Let there be no name or trace of being disheartened. Let there never be any thought about your nature or sanskar, such as, I don't know whether this will be transformed or not. You are those who are constantly victorious, not just sometimes. If there is any weakness, even in your dreams, then finish that for all time. Bhavdada gave us such power to finish all the weaknesses. Transform any type of hopelessness into a feeling of hope. When your faith is unbroken, victory is also constant. When you question your faith with why or what, then there is also are those in whom there is always hope and who are always victorious. You are those who transform hopelessness into hopes for all time. You are those who transform hopeless into hopes for all. Second, do you constantly consider yourselves to be the elevated confluence age souls? The most elevated souls following the highest code of conduct. And the Brahmin top knot who are great souls, you have now become the most elevated beings. Have you not? We just feel the most elevated beings. Because Baba has faith on us. There are also other beings in the world, but compared with them, you are unique and loved by the Father. Babdada loves everyone. This is why you have become the most elevated. When you are with other people, you consider yourself to be completely different. Do you not? When we got the knowledge from Babdada, after that, we just consider ourselves completely different. Although you come into contact with worldly people, worldly souls, we still living amongst them, you must not forget that you are unique souls. Baba has given us the uniqueness because each soul has different qualities. And after getting this knowledge, we feel we are unique souls. Because you have become swans, holy swans, who pick up pearls of knowledge. We are holy swans, so who pick up pearls of knowledge. They are storks who eat impure food. They only eat impure food, only speak bad words. So we still living amongst stones. You do not you do not ever forget your life of a holy swan. Do you? You do not ever become influenced by them, do you? In fact, you have to influence them. Because we are holy swan, that's why we have to influence them. Let them not influence you. So do you constantly consider yourself to be holy one swan? A holy swan would never accept anything other than pearls of knowledge in this intellect, in this, the pearls of knowledge in his intellect. Brahmin souls who are the highest, the top notch, can never accept anything that is low. You have changed from storks into holy swans. Holy swans are always clean and pure. We are holy swans and we are always clean and pure. Purity is cleanliness. Swans are always clean. They are always white. White is also a sign of cleanliness and purity. Because now people are asking why we wear white. Because this is the symbol of peace and purity. So we are the holy swans. Your uniform too is white. This is symbol of purity. If there is any type of impurity, then you are not a holy swan. Holy swans cannot even have impure thoughts. Thoughts are also food for the intellect. Our thoughts, our intellect are pure. If you eat any impure or useless food, you cannot remain constantly healthy. Anything that is useless is thrown away. It is not accumulated. Therefore, now finish waste thoughts. This is known as being a holy swan. Because being a holy swan cannot accumulate the waste thoughts. Acha, meeting a group of Pandavas. Pandavas means those who are not defeated in their thoughts of dreams. Especially, remember this slogan for Pandavas. What are the slogans? Pandavas means those who are always victorious. We are Pandavas, then we are always victorious. Let your dreams also be of victory. There has to be these victorious Pandavas. When you return to your service places and are defeated, you would not write those letters saying that you are defeated. Will you? It is not that Maya comes, but that you yourselves call her. Many has complained, Maya comes. And Babdada says, we just call her. To be weak means to call Maya. Therefore, any type of weakness invokes Maya. So, what promise have you Pandavas made? That you will always remain victorious. Don't hide away after being defeated, but always remain victorious. Those who make such a promise constantly receive congratulations from the Father. The Father constantly swings songs of praise of such children. So all of you will listen to the songs of praise, will you not? If there is defeat, there would be cries of distress. Whereas when there is victory, there will be praise. So all of you are constantly victorious. Not a single one in this group will be defeated. Acha. The Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. This is the very first part of the Murli today where Baba says that go beyond the stage of being in sound. So be away from sound. And those are the moments in which we experience the karmateet stage. How do we connect these two things? Because Baba is talking about all the powers today.
Not
But
hear your voice.
can you hear me now?
Please speak loudly.
Can others hear me?
Yes. Yes, I can hear.
Tapasini, can you check the mic?
Why? Because I cannot hear you people's voice. It is very low.
They could be. Just see whether your volume is right because we were able to hear you.
Because my volume is full.
Uh, might be some technical glitch. So let me put a text message.
Om Shanti. Sister, can you hear me?
Because when we just remember and we just maintain our silence very deeply, after that we will become karmateet. Because when we sit in silence and remember Baba, then uh, we can understand our mistakes as well as others' mistakes also.
I guess it's a technical glitch. As I see Tapaswini when logging off. No, she's back. Didi, can you hear me now?
We do meditation.
Yes.
Okay. Relax, relax, and relax. Just you see yourself. Relax yourself. I am a point of light. I just visualize myself. My father is also a point. The whole world is just can visualize the world as well. The Almighty Authority, the Supreme, is with me. I'm the Master Almighty Authority. Constantly, Baba is giving me all the powers, power to back up and power to accommodate. Just removing all the negativity. I will become a holy swan. All the negativity. I can remove I'm meditating. For Supreme Father. I just experiencing peace, love, and power. I'm under the canopy of the Almighty. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Sorry, I don't know why it happens because the sound I cannot hear you people's voice. Why it happens, I don't know.
Om Shanti. Thank you to Baba. Are you able to hear me, sister?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Okay. Thank you to Baba. Thank you, Tapaswini sister. Thank you, Divine Family. See you tomorrow at 5 a.m. Until then, have a lovely day.
Thank you, Om Shanti.